Hi, are you interested in weather, oceans and the climate? Are you a student or a young professional? Then you've come to the right place. We're the German Meteorological Society, the DMG. Our mission? Promoting the science of meteorology and spreading knowledge about weather and climate. Don't have a degree in meteorology? No problem. We're open to anyone with a passion for meteorology and climate. This means anyone who supports or works on the same goals as the DMG. Who are we? The DMG was founded in 1883 in Hamburg, chaired by Georg von Neumayer at the German Naval Observatory. Its 22 founding members included representatives of the German meteorological services, university professors, and politicians from this period. Those 22 members have since grown in number to more than 1,800 who find a place in the DMG to exchange and discuss scientific information. The DMG has 6 regional field offices. You can contact them directly to find like-minded people and a network for training events, colloquia, and excursions. Our Young DMG organisation represents the interests of our younger members nationwide. It is a driver of innovative ideas and offers students and young scientists lots of opportunities to meet, discuss exciting topics, and help shape the DMG proactively. At the DMG, we focus on far more than, for example, weather forecasting or climate projections. We deliberately cover a broad range of topics with our various forums and take an interdisciplinary approach to our specialist fields. But there's more. For more than 100 years, we've been publishing latest research results in the meteorological journal, Meteorologische Zeitschrift, which is now online and open access. We specifically support schools, help students and young researchers, and encourage people to engage in scientific work in meteorology and climatology by awarding scholarships and honorary prizes. Still undecided? We see ourselves as an active and lively communication platform, facilitating spontaneous and informal scientific exchange from the ground up. So you not only benefit from a broad and qualified range of events, such as the Dach Meteorology Conference, but also from a relaxed setting to initiate personal connections for further ideas and research projects. International cooperation is one of the key instruments for mitigating the biggest challenge we will face as a society and as meteorologists in this century: man-made climate change. We, as the DMG, provide scientifically backed data for informed decision-making, taking global and socio-political considerations into account. Not only do we work with many national scientific organizations, we cooperate with more than 35 meteorological societies in Europe and around the world through our membership in the European Meteorological Society. We look forward to welcoming you as part of our society.
Czech Hydrometeorological Institute is the national service of the Czech Republic for domains of meteorology, climatology, air quality and hydrology, including groundwater and water quality. We operate monitoring networks comprising more than 3,000 in-situ monitoring sites, including 29 professional meteorological stations and observatories, over 380 automatic meteorological and rate gauging stations, 540 surface and 1,800 groundwater gauges, and 130 air quality monitoring spots. These are complemented by meteorological radar network, 1 upper air monitoring site and 2 sonars, 4 wind profilers, and satellite data delivered through membership to EUMETSAT. Gigabytes of data are transmitted, processed, and made available to public every 10 minutes. Every day, our employees from 7 regional offices work in the field throughout the country, performing measurements of rivers discharges, sampling of suspended cloud, sediment or biota for water quality analysis, or measuring characteristics of snow cover. CHMI laboratories process thousands of air quality and other samples every year. All data are quality controlled and stored in specialized databases operated by the Institute. Various products and services are provided to government, communities, public and businesses. Our multi-hazard early warning system covers all relevant meteorological and hydrological phenomena, including storms, floods and winter weather. We also support air traffic control, road maintenance, agriculture, water management, media, and other sectors with specialized products and services. We provide weekly, monthly, annual, and on-demand assessment of atmosphere and hydrosphere. Various users access information through our information system and various channels of communication. Perun is the name of Old Slavic god who controls the thunder and gives the precious rain. It is also a name of our flagship research project in which we get together with 7 partners to deliver on understanding and prediction of climate variability and change impacts over the territory of Czech Republic. High-resolution Aladine climate scenarios will be coupled with land surface and groundwater models to cover propagation of changes through the whole water cycle. New risk assessment, but also seasonal forecasts are being developed under the auspices of Almighty Perun. Our vision is to contribute to the enhancement of the quality of life of all the people of the Czech Republic as well-known and highly trusted institution. That's us, the Czech Hydrometeorological Institute.
APMG, the Portuguese Association of Meteorology and Geophysics, cooperates with institutions that support the protection of the climate system and the prevention of natural catastrophes, as well as with those who carry out activities in the areas of meteorological and geophysical sciences. Also, in the cooperation with other institutions, it will be organizing the 12th Symposium of Meteorology and Geophysics and the 21st Iberian Symposium on Meteorology between the 20th and the 22nd of March. This year, the symposium will be organized with the support of the National Meteorological Service in Portugal, IPMA, which is the Portuguese Institute for the Sea and Atmosphere, and it will be awarding prizes for the best doctoral thesis and master's dissertation in the areas of meteorology, as well as career awards. This year of 2023, the World Meteorological Day is dedicated to the future of weather, climate, and water across generations. Each new generation experiences a different way to deal with the weather, since the quality of the forecasts have increased significantly in recent years, with an improvement of around 1 day every decade, but also because the climate is rapidly changing, and there are increasingly more and sophisticated ways to observe the climate system. So in the future, the challenges are maybe countless, but maybe one can summarize it all in one, which is knowing better on how the weather, climate, and water will impact human daily life. Because this is for which these cases, there are no physical equations that can be simulated. And of course, we meteorologists are here to make our share.
Climate change is a sign of human power. Since the Industrial Revolution, humans have been burning fossil fuels as sources for energy, for machines, cars, planes, and other uses. And this is increasing the carbon dioxide content of the atmosphere and causing global warming. So our winters are less harsh and our summer nights more pleasant. But it's also causing more droughts, more thunderstorms, hailstorms, and stronger tropical cyclones. And some of the changes are irreversible. Glaciers and forests are disappearing, the rivers and other drinking watersheds are drying out, and some areas can no longer grow their own food. And ocean sea level rises are going to wipe out cities like Dhaka and Miami. The rainforest in Amazon may turn into a savanna, and many animal and plant species may disappear. And it could get worse. If large forests and sea algae communities collapse, the oxygen level of the atmosphere will decrease, and it will become so thin air like on Mount Everest, so hard for humans to survive. So, these are not pleasant prospects. How close are we to the spill? We're at 1.1 degrees centigrade above previous levels, and the damage will start at about 1.5, but it has already started in many areas. So what can be done? First, stop spilling. And you can have an influence. Half of the emissions are caused by private consumption, so if you eat meat, turn on the heat, drive a car aboard a plane, take the better alternative. And there's more. Renewable energies, resilient agriculture, more sustainable housing, recycling. But this is not enough. We have to remove the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Forests and new swamps are great ways to do that, so we need more of those. But this is still not enough. We have to adjust to hotter and more extreme weather. So what we need to do is we need to grow more forests, we need to adjust our cities to the increased heat of flood, we need to build more drinking water reservoirs, and we need to make our agriculture more drought tolerant. And companies and organizations must adapt to different climate. So in the EU now, companies must submit a climate risk assessment strategy as part of their corporate reporting. Climate change is our main challenge in the 21st century. If we don't get rid of it, it will get rid of us. We know enough to act. We can stop it before the spill hits the pan. So please join in and do your part. And thanks for listening.
Hi, I'm Bogdan Antonescu, and I'm representing the Romanian Association of Applied Meteorology and Education, ARMAE. Our association was founded in 2017 with the aim of promoting meteorology and the benefits that meteorology brings to society. Our activities are focused on several directions. First of all, meteorology in schools. This is a collaboration between our association and different schools in Romania. We discuss with young children, with students, about different aspects of meteorology and atmospheric sciences in general, ranging from extreme weather events, tornadoes, to weather forecasting and climate change. We also try to promote meteorology to the general public by organizing each year a photo competition. And this year we are at the 4th edition. This photo competition is open to everyone, and each year on the 23rd of March, we give the prize to the best photos. Almost every month, our association is organizing a seminar. This is a seminar open to the general public because we want to bridge the gap between researchers, and the general public. We want the research to come closer to the general public, to become relevant to the general public. So we invite experts in different fields of meteorology to give a talk on their latest research. We had talks on paleoclimatology, on different aspects of climate change, and more recently on blizzards. We also participate and collaborate with different organizations on several projects. Our latest project it's aiming again at bringing meteorology to the general public, to the schools. In this case, we collaborate with a school located in rural Romania, and we try over the span of several months to collaborate with young children and to discuss again different aspects of meteorology, of climate change, and to conduct with them different experiments, different meteorological experiments or atmospheric science experiments. Again, with the aim of promoting meteorology. These were several of our activities. but you can find more about our organization, our association on the webpage that it's listed on this slide. And you can also find us on social media. Thank you.